Hello to all the hair besties in the land. I'm here with Ariana. Hello. Ariana. And she is my best friend, assistant, everything to me. Take a look at her hair. Okay, it's long. It's long. This is the longest you ever had your hair.
Since I was in 4th grade. So yeah, really long.
Are we gonna cut it short today?
Please cut it short.
How short are we gonna go?
As much as you want to take off, I'm over it.
You said like all the way up to here, right? Like micro bangs?
I love the micro bangs.
What are we doing that's extra special today?
I think we're gonna perm it, right?
We're gonna perm it! And we're gonna use a technique that I learned in Korea called the Iron Perm, yeah?
Yes, I'm so excited.
You're gonna get the Iron Perm? Well, guess what? I have the Iron Perm in my hair.
I watched him get it, now I want it.
Well, for those of you guys who don't know what we're talking about, on my Facebook, if you guys follow me on there, you guys will see me do an iron perm on my hair. So definitely go on there and like the page, watch the video, because we're gonna do a live version. Well, I guess it will be live for you guys, right? So we'll do a live version on your hair. She's gonna get a perm. So zooming in to Ariana's hair, as you can see, she has grown out quite a bit, and we're hoping to cut off all of this pink stuff that you're seeing here on her ends and cutting it pretty short. All of this is her natural, but she overlaid the pink all over so that her natural color took on this kind of reddish tone. And we are probably going to cut her fringe all the way up to her forehead, right?
Yes.
Then we'll get started on the perm. Alright guys, take one last look at Ariana's hair. Yeah. The longest she's ever had it.
It's going away.
It's going away. And is this your first perm you ever had in your hair?
This is definitely my first perm I've ever had in my hair.
Are you scared?
I'm excited. I'm a little scared.
You're a little scared? Well, it's time for you to lose your perm virginity. Alright, so we're gonna do the first cut, and we are not playing around. No. This is gonna be a shortcut. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Oh, Alex gets to be in it. Hi, Alex. Say hello, Alex. The husband. He will watch the hair come off. Okay, so here it is. Okay, get up in there. Okay, watch this, guys. No turning back. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, gone. There's no turning back.
It's gone, guys.
Oh, let's do one more section so they can see that it is real. Okay. Okay, watch. This whole thing is coming off. Now, Ariana, you tell me a bunch of people are scared of having short hair as women, right?
They are.
How do you feel about that?
I'm like, I don't understand why, though. I feel like if you're confident, then you should be able to rock any type of hair.
Like a confident woman?
Yeah. Just a confident person.
Do you feel like there's a, what do you call it, a stigma or like something, a stereotype out there that makes women feel like they have to have long hair to be feminine for men, or?
Yeah, I think it's all over like media and
with the extensions and all that stuff.
Yeah, and that's fine. I'm not saying don't have long hair. That's cool if that works for you, but I don't think you should look down or judge somebody who wants to have short hair, because it's just a different.
And I think short hair women can be feminine and sexy too, don't you agree?
Definitely.
And that's not fair to like stereotype someone. I don't like stereotypes.
I don't like it either.
I think stereotypes are definitely not sexy, and it stops us from being who we really are. You know what I'm saying? But take a look at that. That is short. Everything is gone. There's no turning back.
I'm so excited.
But there's gonna be a surprise because we're gonna do an asymmetric haircut, and we shall return. Ta-da! So here we are with a new short haircut. Show them the sides. Yeah. Look at that. Look how short that is. And there's the veil, so she could part this way, and she'll have her short micro fringe, and she has her asymmetric cut. So this side is longer, like an A-line type of bob type of feel. But she wants to flip the veil over and go this side. Now she has symmetry because now you have evenness right there. I love it. Which side do you like more?
I like both. I feel like
it's kind of fun, right? And then wait. If you want to part it to a far, not so much of a far side part, you could do this too, and it looks fine.
No,
and then you tuck that behind your ear. You could show off like a short undercut right there.
I love it.
Isn't that cool?
I'm so happy.
Ah! Short hair, don't care. Let me show everybody the back. Show everybody the back. Da-da-da-da. Okay, so you get to see this swooped over. Come on, focus. There we go. So you get to see like the swoop over asymmetric haircut that she has here. So you can see that the bleached out part that's pink is compromised. So let's see what the perm will do to it. If it takes the color out, we will find out.
Yeah.
And in here, you can see she has a veil. So that's where her short hair is under here. And then the veil kind of comes over. So it's freshly cut. But once we wash it again, it'll soften the freshly cut look. So how do you feel?
I feel like a whole new person. I'm so excited.
A whole new woman.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, as you guys can see, these are the products I will be using for the Iron Perm. There is a lot going on. These are all the products I need to do the Iron Perm. So there's like step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, step 6. I know. It's a little complicating, but I do love these brushes that it comes with this comb to do the application. So you got the soft bristles, and that's gonna be a lot of fun. So here's the situation. Let me show you the directions. Ariana, will you hold this direction? Okay, so the direction, if you guys take a close look at it, it's all in Korean, okay? Now, I could read a little bit of Korean. So I'm gonna share you guys with the instructions this. You'll see step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. So there's several steps to make sure the results is as promising. So I'm gonna walk you through the steps here, okay? Okay, so when looking through these instructions, it might scare some people just because there's so many steps, so many options, everything is in a different language. But I'm going to share with you guys what I have learned, and because I do have a perm in my hair, it will enable me to share with you guys what I have discovered. So these are the irons I got. I have a few different sizes here, so you get to see what these irons are for. They are for the iron perming. So when you look at it, they are designated for this type of technique because of the titanium plates and the hair being damp. It doesn't like fry the hair off or anything like that. It comes in different sizes, this being the largest size to give you just more body and texture. This is one of the smaller sizes, so you get closer to the scalp and drag the hair to make it like go down. And there's one that's actually a lot smaller, but I don't have it with me. But you could definitely see all these different variations. I think I'm most likely going to use this size on Ariana. Or maybe this size, I don't know. We're just looking for body. So I don't think we're gonna go with anything like that small on Ariana, because she might freak out a little bit. Right, Ariana?
Maybe a little bit.
Can I use a really small one on you?
Maybe next time.
Yeah, I want to use a really small one on you. You're like, no? We'll do the large size first, and then we'll see what happens, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so the first step I'm gonna do is apply the amino matrix, which is like a keratin spray. So this ensures that the hair doesn't have porosity. Well, it has porosity, but it evens out the porosity a little bit more. So I spray throughout and I kind of comb it through a little bit. And especially her ends will definitely need it. And I could reapply if needed. So I'm going to spray this throughout all the places I'm going to perm. Now, I'm only going to perm the long parts. I'm not going to perm the parts that are like really, really short here or anything. Well, I guess I could with a smaller iron, maybe bend it down. That could be kind of fun. So you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to perm this too. So we're going to perm it down. And then we're going to wait 5 minutes and then we'll go up to the next step. What I like is that my hair is really, really short. So I find that when your hair is as short as mine, you really can't wrap it in a perm rod and use regular solution. Like the perm rod wants to fall out. It dangles. It doesn't anchor that well. So I like the iron perm because it enables me to get in there and just curl it with a small iron and still get texture without, right?
Without it being a tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like a tight curl. It doesn't have like, you know, the ringlet look, and I like that. You saw what it did. Look at this texture.
Not a granny perm.
No, not that we're trying stereotypes that grandmas get perms or like that, because we don't stereotype.
No.
So don't be judging nobody. No judging anyone. So when you look at the directions to all of the solutions shown, it's all like it's literally all in Korean. Like you really can't read it. It'll say how to use, but then the rest of it is in Korean. So I literally have to read all the instructions for you guys, kind of, because I understand that a lot of you guys might not be able to read the languages that are, well, the language that's on here, except for the ingredients. So this is a little bit of a challenge. So we do have the keratin spray in her hair, and it's sitting for about 5 minutes before we put anything else on it. The next step, I'm going to use the fill up, and I'm going to pump it in my hands. And you want to apply this where there's porosity. So I'm going to massage in my hands. I'm going to apply it right here on her ends where all of her bleached out area was for her to get this fuchsia pink color. So I'm going to apply it right through there, and I'm going to stroke it up to blend it through. But I'm not going to put so much of it all over because her hair is already healthy through there. You can if there's lots of porosity everywhere, but I find that it's more effective when you apply it to the area that needs protection the most. Okay. So I'm going to use 2 different formulas. Her hair is pretty healthy up here, so I'm going to use the P1, which is the strongest one. And then I'm going to use the MC, which is for damaged hair because her ends are kind of damaged. So much like hair color, when we do like permanent color on the top of the retouche, and then on the ends we tackle it with a demi-permanent color, it's the same thing. So what we want to do is target the hair's porosity level and apply the color accordingly. So I'm going to mix this. And what I like is that it's inside this cute little, what do you call this, Ariana?
Pouch.
Pouch! It's inside of a pouch, and you don't need too much because a little bit of product goes a long ways. And then I'm going to squirt the P1 into the second bowl here. Just like that. I love these little pouches. Okay? And look at the form. Look how thick that is. Oh, isn't that cool? So get a close look here. You get to see like the texture of each one. You can see like the damaged hair one is more liquidy, and the stronger one is a little bit more dense. So they both have different viscosity. We're going to target her hair this way because she has so many different issues in her hair. And I am going to use Olaplex! So I'm going to put a little bit of Olaplex because we don't want it not to work. So we want to make sure we put enough to protect the hair. So I'm going to just drop it in there. And then I'm going to use these little brushes to go with it because it has the comb. Alright, so we're going to get started. Her hair is pretty healthy here. It's all virgin. So all we do is just apply it and comb it through. So you'll see me apply it and I'll comb it through just like that. Okay. And we're going to let it sit for anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes after it goes on. Let's comb it through, and then we're going to apply a little heat to her, just like so. Okay, and then I'm going to put this throughout. Okay, comb it through. Notice I am wearing gloves on this hand. See that? This product spreads so well too, and with this brush color, I don't know, you can use it for color too, but we'll call it the perm brush here. I think it's convenient because you get to comb and apply at the same time, so you get the product through the hair more evenly. See that? You'll see me kind of comb vertically to make sure the product's in. Apply, comb vertically, because sometimes when we just comb down, we're not penetrating all the way. So you are seeing me apply to the longer lengths now of Ariana's hair. So you can see where her pink ends are. So I'm going to avoid them with this formulation. So much like how you would apply color, I'm applying it on the mids here. And I'm stroking it into the retouche, but not close to the scalp. I like to keep it away from the scalpage because we don't really need products there. So I am kind of stroking it in, making sure I squish in enough product because I'm unable to comb it through really because I don't want it to get right on the end, so I don't really want to comb it all the way down. So you'll see me just kind of go about that far, and I'm going to leave those ends out. See, I left all of her ends out, omitting the ends from getting touched by the stronger perm solution. So section by section, okay, you'll see me comb, right, but I'll just stop right when I touch those pink ends. Okay, so you can comb, but what I do is I'll saturate first with my hands swiping it, then I'll get the comb, pulling it there, But always make sure you penetrate enough because you don't want uneven curl patterns like that. Even though the curl pattern really isn't that curly, it's more for texture purposes. This would be a lot of fun. Okay, so I'm gonna do it just like that. And then we're gonna go right down to the ends, which is where we are using the MC, which is the Gentle Perm solution. Okay. And I also added Olaplex into that as well. So you're gonna see me now wipe my gloves because I definitely don't want to contaminate the product on her ends. So I'm gonna wipe my gloves so that way when I touch the Gentle product, it won't smear everywhere. Okay, here. So now you'll see me apply the more Gentle product right there. I'll flip that over. I'll apply the Gentle product right there. I'm gonna flip that over. So we have a lot of keratin treatment here on the ends, along with Olaplex, along with the fill-up, just to ensure that the ends are protected. We do want to perm the ends, that's why I'm doing this, but I gotta be so cautious just because of the porosity level is uneven. So we can't use the same product all over. And much like hair color, guys, we have to treat the hair, when we do hair color the same way, we can't just slap one color all over because not everybody has even hair. And you also have to think about everything, the roots, or the scalp area, or the ends, the mid shaft. So we target each area specifically, but you're unable to do this with a regular perm solution because you have to wrap it all up in a rod, squeeze the solution on, you don't know where things are going to be. Where this, I can control the situation more by leveling out where each solution goes. So I think that in itself is really, really cool. Okay, and I'm going to do this throughout, and then we're going to wrap her up and let her sit for about 5 to 20 minutes and check up on her every 5 minutes. Because sometimes if this is ready, what I have to do is spray it out on the ends and let the rest of it sit before we curl her hair. See, we gotta be very gentle at these ends. Alrighty, so we are finally complete with the product application. You know what, Ariana? We're gonna put some on your bangs too. Okay, can you handle that? Okay, so I'm gonna put the stronger perm solution on her fringe area. Okay, just because she does have a cowlick there, I just want to see what it'll do. We don't know, and that's okay. Sometimes that's what paranormal activity situation is. We don't know what's going to happen, but we share that journey together and we learn as we go together. Right, Ariana?
Yes.
This is exciting. Okay. All right, we'll be back. So now we have her under heat for about 20 minutes. So far, so good.
It's still attached.
It's still attached. Her ends,
healthy.
Her damaged ends are not melting off because we level up the formulation. Are you happy to hear that?
I'm very happy to hear that.
Were you scared that your hair was gonna fall off?
I trust you.
You should always trust me.
I trust you.
You shouldn't be scared.
No.
No.
Never.
Never. Now you got a new short haircut and
perm.
And a perm. Okay, so just a few more steps away from using the iron to create the iron perm. We're gonna use the tight one, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Not the big iron, but the tight little one. The tiny little one. So now that I got her hair rinsed off from all the products, I went back in and I am gonna go ahead and do the curling. So I'm gonna pretend there's a rod there. So what I do is I take my diagonal section. You almost want to pretend there is an invisible rod there, right? So I took my 16 millimeter curling, I believe it's called Wivv iron, titanium. Okay, so what I find is easier is when you take a flat panel that's really thin and small like this. You don't want to put too much hair inside the iron. I did choose the 16 millimeter here, so it is kind of small. So what I do is I apply it to the base first. I'm curling it all towards her face. I'm gonna get a carbon comb because I don't want it to melt. And as I drag the hair out, I'm gonna tuck the ends under. So you're gonna see me turn like this. So you're gonna see the ends flick so it doesn't slide out. And then I roll it all the way up and let it sit on the base for just a few seconds. And then I release using the comb here, kind of pulling it away from the hair. Slowly, boom, and there you have a nice little set sitting on the head. Like a little roller set right there. So now you have that curl pattern. Now it looks really tight and small, but once you rinse it and neutralize it, you'll see all these curls relax and give like a very nice texture to the hair, much like mine. Obviously, Ariana's hair is a lot longer, so she's gonna get a different disheveled type of feel. Alrighty guys, this is it. This is her perm, so we got done wrapping all of Ariana's hair in a perm. I even like curled these little shorter pieces with a smaller size. So let's see what happens. Okay, right. Hold it. Okay, so now I'm supposed to spray, or not spray, but squirt the neutralizer on. Ready? Ready? Ready, Freddie. How's that feel?
It was cold.
Okay, so we squirt all over everything because we even neutralize even the bangs or the fringe because we curled that a little bit too. Is it cold? Okay,
It's good. It's good.
It feels good?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Okay. So I have a whiteboard here so you guys can see her hair color. So, sorry, let me close it. Okay, so I have a whiteboard here so you get to see her hair because it's kind of dark. But I want you guys to see the curl pattern take place. Take a look at that. Her hair was naturally straight, but now there's like a natural bend in the hair. Can you guys see that? Look how cool that is. It's like an S. Like,
I can't see it, but I'm really excited.
Look at that. Oh my god, there's curls everywhere, especially this one. Look at that. So you can see like an S shape. Okay, so before her hair was completely pin straight, but now seeing that there's a nice curl pattern, she could scrunch it, diffuse it, and have texture in her hair. Oh my gosh! Okay, so we are neutralizing her hair right now for about 7 minutes. But take a look at this. Turn aside. Look at that curl pattern on that hair already. Because your hair is naturally just pin straight. How are you feeling so far? Even
I'm so excited.
It's so exciting, right?
I want to see it dry already.
I want to pull this strand out so everyone can see it. Look at this. There's an S pattern. Look at that.
Yay.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, look at it!
Look at that!
That's so cool!
It's flicking out! Oh my gosh! And it's not damaged!
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Right? So we added Olaplex in there on the ends to ensure that it doesn't get damaged, which is really cool. You could definitely see like how it flicks out, flicks in. It has a curl pattern. This is really, really neat.
That's so cool.
Are you excited?
I'm so excited.
Look at that. And look at this curl pattern right there while it's wet. That's so neat. And her bangs were like pin straight. So I kind of bend them in so I'm able to create a curve in her fringe and create texture back here. This is pretty cool. And it's only wet.
Yay.
Oh my gosh. Super exciting. How do you feel so far? Huh?
I'm so
How do you
excited.
feel? Oh my gosh.
I want to see it done. I've never had this before.
I mean, look at mine. I have a perm in my hair. And see.
See,
I look cool. This is awesome. All right, we're finally done.
Yes.
With Ariana's hair. Look at her. She looks gorgeous.
I love it. I'm so excited. I'm like,
you don't even know what to say.
a perm.
A perm. Who would have thought?
I would have never thought.
You lost your perm virginity today.
I did. I really did. I never thought I would ever say I would get a perm. I stereotyped it.
You did? What are stereotypes that come with perm? What is it?
You know, your grandma perm. That's
what's wrong with your grandma?
I love my grandma.
I do too.
I love it. But you don't want to always look like your grandma, right?
Well, you know, it's funny that you say that because for me, a stereotype of perm is 80s big frizzy hair. But in this case, look at you.
Oh my god, I love it.
It's natural when you turn to the side, you just zhuzh it, you play with it. And look how we kind of kept your fringe down.
Yes.
Your short.
I feel like a rock star.
Right?
I feel...
You got an asymmetric haircut, you feel like a rock star.
It's the best.
It's the best decision.
It is.
you ever made.
Best decision.
Look at my perm. This is the best decision I've ever made. I mean, who would have thought I had a perm in my hair?
I know.
I got it done in Korea, by the way, guys. If you don't follow me on Facebook, I did a little video live while I was in Korea.
It's great.
It's really...
You have to watch it. It's so funny. It's so cute.
Right? It was my first time ever getting a perm done. That was a iron perm, which is this technique. Yeah. And you even said your hair looks healthier.
It feels awesome. We were like wondering what was gonna happen. I think it was...
Yeah, well, because like traditional perm, you would wrap it up and you would put the solution all over and you can't control it. But with this, you're applying it like color and then curling the areas where you want to curl it with high heat and then able to pull the ends in that's a little bit more porous.
It's like customizable,
right?
To the hair type.
Well, what's funny is that the curling iron is so small, but then, you know, you're afraid it's going to be tight, but then right when you neutralize it, the curl becomes like a soft wave pattern.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. I can't wait to do this on like really, really long hair and create beach waves with it, right?
I'm dying. It's amazing.
Your life has changed!
For the better. I'm never going back.
Me either. I'm never going back. And it's weird because like a couple years ago, everybody wanted straight hair.
It's true.
And then now we're seeing like everybody wants texture, but how do you get it? Because there's this fear of perm for some reason because of that stigma, but now we're okay.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
I'm so happy.
I'm so happy.
I'm like, I want to go out and play with it.
Click thumbs up, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and leave comments below. Tell us what you think about the iron perm technique. Is it something you're curious about? Would you do it? Because look at me, I have it, you have it, she has it, Ariana. We're gonna have it for life. I'm gonna perm my hair for the rest of my life now. I mean, I used to care about color a lot, but then I think, well, I still like color, but I just want to do them all. I want to color and perm my hair.
Just do everything.
Just do it all. Love you guys.